something. Something, something. Down with Rockman and Ratmus. I will beat you both. Something, something, something.
Hey, this is Rockman.
Oh, and not Rockman.
Check out my amiibo suits, 100%.
Congratulations. Are you going to wear the Daisy one?
Hi, I'm Daisy.
Okay, you need to say that with more gusto.
I have no gusto.
Zero gusto.
So do I create a room?
Yes, because you are hosting because it is your stream.
How do I play this game again? That's what the Daisy outfit looks like. It looks really stupid on me.
How do I see choices?
Castle suit, dry Bowser suit.
Oh, wait, how do you see choices?
For me suits?
Oh, never mind. Okay, the exclamation mark on people were just, these people are new, not,
I believe so, yeah. I don't know what the... I suck at whatever I try to use anyways, so what's the point? Yeah, so apparently if any rando in the stream who is not my friend, could join the room with this code. It's a wonderful thing.
oh, that is nice.
Hey Cobra, thanks for the resub. How's it going?
I don't think I had that much of a delay. I had like 3 seconds. Rockman, my toes are cold.
Yeah, are you gonna tell chat what you want me to do about that?
I want you to sit on them.
It's less gross than what I thought you were gonna say. So Ratmus, when are you going to sleep? Are you joining us or what? Okay, I see him loading up the game here. Cobra, are you joining us or what? Is it? I know that since Ratmus, you probably have to go soon. We can't really wait. We'll probably just start with Ratmus. Oh yeah, there's a big update. Did that yesterday.
I didn't need to do the. I guess I played something else and it did the big update. I guess it was Pokemon. So like my big update had already happened.
If you say so. Now you guys know how I feel when I try to load up Apex every day. play the fucking Post Malone event, and then I find out every time Apex needs to update, it takes an hour.
Rockman, are you happy I checked my update like 10 minutes before your stream?
Did you? Because I thought you were just finding out right now that it didn't. You were already updated.
No, I checked it when I was eating dinner and messaging you. I checked it. Now you're supposed to be nice to me and say nice things.
You are nice, son. You do very nice things, very smart things. Very nice, son. Pat, pat.
Do you know what face I'm giving you right now?
I'm looking at your me. She seems fine.
Yeah, because she can't wave with you with one finger.
She seems very happy. Now your me is angry.
There. Take that. Think I'm happy? I've probably given her several belly rubs. And yes, I did see the thing on Discord. I just hadn't responded.
Rapmus, next time you take a picture of Sadie and put it in 87 Discords, you better have a picture of Hulk Hogan behind her.
Only method of communication. The outside world, I'm using tilt controls.
That's your code on the phone if somebody kidnapped you. To say that.
I'm using tilt control. I'm using tilt control. Sure.
We're all stuck in a time loop of hell. He's doing a podcast. No, about ActRaiser for Super Nintendo. You can listen to the podcast when it comes out and tell me. How long till we just give up and do this another day? Is that you, Ratmus? Alright, should we just start with the three of us for now?
We're doing 150cc, not 100cc.
Oh, Cobra says you're loading up the game, but how long till your fucking update happens?
He is updated, so...
Okay. And I will back out a second and wait until your me steps onto Europe or whatever.
Okay, on my thing, you and your brother are just, like, raving it out. And I'm just over the side going, the hell's going on? Or just partying like it's 1999.
It's clearly not 1999 and we're not partying on my screen.
Partying on mine. There, I see Cobra now.
That's you, right, Cobra? Right, Ratmus and Cobra's me look nothing like them, so it's hard to tell. Alright, 150. Got normal items and easy com.
And yet my me looks exactly like me.
Yes, exactly. I can neither confirm nor deny that my me looks anything like me.
It looks exactly like me. Alright,
what is the
I think it's the acorn. Yeah, acorn and the blue shell.
Yes. Please pick the correct level, everyone. We're going with acorn, Rome, followed by DK Mountain, followed by the other ones. So.
Where you want to roam around.
Once again, I would just like to point out that I suck at this game and I haven't played it in 3 months since the last DLC came out, so I'm probably going to crash into everything and get last place, but so get off my ass, people on YouTube, if anybody even watches this shit on YouTube.
What the hell's with this trash?
Whatever you do, don't slow down and get items because the game will punish you because it's stupid. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, coins were a mistake. bullet bill going the wrong direction.
That's why I went, ah! It went into my face.
Sure, I didn't need those mushrooms anyways. Hey, fish out of the corner of my eye. Holy shit, chain chomps.
Not in my eyesight at all.
Where the fuck is this turn going? I have no idea where I'm going. I'm going in circles. Not on purpose.
That is an interesting track. It's going to take several more turns to understand it.
Interesting is a nice way of saying shitty.
No, I'm actually interested in it. I think it has some fun turns and stuff. I just gotta learn it.
I think maybe
TK.
I think maybe Ratmus needs to make a Ratmus me.
Now this was double dash, right?
I guess so. It's a GameCube, right? That was Double Dash, right?
Yeah. I think this is also on Wii.
It could be. Because everyone knows Double Dash is the one I played the least, so don't ask me. Just giving me flashbacks to Apex earlier this day. I don't remember this bridge going crazy like that. Is that a new addition?
Maybe.
Volcano looks pretty pissed off. Sure, I didn't need those items or coins anyways.
I knew you were on my tail. Yeah, I saw that blue shot and I was like, I'm slowing down. I'm not going to go fast. I'm not going to pass. And then I got 2 bombs and I was like, oh, eep. Princess Orange. Galaxy Air. And Fountain Cafe.
Don't really remember this track.
I mean, I remember the statue.
If it weren't for that, I wouldn't even be sure that I've ever seen this before in my life.
It was very relaxing. Except that. Very orange. Messed up using my sound thingy accidentally. And then Cobra had a sound thingy.
Holy shit, I actually won.
GG, Cobra. Nicely sounded me. And I sounded before Rockman hit me with a shell. So both of you, congratulations on screwing me over. Is it gonna come out to play? That's what she said. If you know what I mean. The toads are snorkeling.
Ratmus with fireballs, and he's still ahead of me.
Well, that's not very nice. Well, where did you come from?
What the? The
Is that
womps?
the swamps?
They suddenly appeared on this lap, yes. I'm trying to remember if they're womps or thwomps. Who the fuck knows or cares? Oh, that was good timing. My invincibility just before the lightning. They seem to really like their tracks that change every lap, don't they?
That is going to take more things to understand.
Well, too bad we're going to play him once and then never touch him again.
Nani? Who dat?
Seems to be a man with a mustache. Is that you, Fish?
Oh, that reminds me of Fish yesterday. Like, Wind Waker is a good remake. And, like, I literally laughed out loud and Rockman just looked pissed. It was so much fun. I loved it so much.
I'm not talking
Hi,
about that.
Pappy. Are we going?
Fish, are we waiting for you or not yet?
Yes. Okay, we're doing the blue cup Vaporeon this time, or the blue shell. Going through all of them, because this is our first time playing them. We just finished Acorn. Or whatever that was.
Yes, so please pick Blue Shell Cup Tour Madrid Drive, followed by the other three. And then after that, I guess we can do
Free for
whatever. So yeah, we got Rockman's Song. Player is actually Ratmus and Cobra and Vappy. Everybody got that? Alright, let's go!
I bet his in-laws were just in Barcelona. Taking a cruise somewhere. We don't know where. There's a Wiggler. Big Wiggler.
Yoshi's and
I know they had
Toads.
big Wigglers in Madrid.
Yoshi's and Toads having coffee and goddamn outdoor cafes.
Why is it a goddamn? Why can't it be a regular outdoor cafe?
Well, it can't because there's goddamn Yoshis in it.
Look at the art.
You want me to stare at the art? Well,
Yes, for a good 10 seconds, where I tell you that you are refreshed.
I'm not allowed to stop and stare at the art because then the game will think I'm sandbagging and cheating, and then it will give me terrible items because, yes, that was one of the updates in this.
Is it a thwomp or a womp?
I don't know. That's just part
One
of
of
the
them has legs and the other one does not have legs.
Yes, there's a lot of shit going on right here. What else is new in Mario Kart, right? Well, I got a bullet bill, but I can't use it until my crack cocaine mushroom is gone. What are the chances that somebody destroys it? But okay, good. I was able to get it off before somebody stole it or lightning or shit fucked it. It did fuck. Wow, somebody threw a red shell behind me right as I was throwing a blue shell forward, and I was like, is the blue shell going to knock over the red shell? It did not. I still got hit.
I was trying to hit you with the red shell. I threw it behind me because I saw the bullet bill, so I knew you were behind me, and I was like, let's see if I can piss Rockman off. And Daffy's not like, ah! Soccer! Football. Oh no, Pappy has a scar. Cobra's tiny. Cobra's really big. How are you tiny, Cobra? Why was that really small?
That was an interesting course.
I did.
Okay, well, Fish, that is a very interesting and sad story about how they've messed up your food. I also have a rant about what happened to me today, which also involves food, but I'll probably tell it right after this. These 4 courses are up. 3DS Rosalina's Ice World. Okay, now I've never played.
Dumpers.
Somebody picked the wrong one, I think.
Well, at least it's the 3rd one, so we might have to do. Okay, fine. That's fine.
I've told this story before, but like our
We're doing 150 and not 200.
Yes, our Jimmy John's is like 5 minutes away from our house, maybe. The one time we decided to order delivery from them was because we had a power outage, and we just wanted the damn food. And it took them, I don't think it was an hour and a half. I think it was maybe an hour for them to deliver the food, which is supposed to be freaky fast and literally less than 5 minutes away from our house. And I don't think their power was out. It was just ours. So don't be blaming it on that. Never got delivery from them again. We never get delivery at my house because my dad, since I've been alive, literally will not allow it. Everything has to be picked up, not delivered. Because of my
Guess
dad.
what Mom and I do now that Dad's dead? Yeah, delivery.
I heard
All the delivery.
I heard somebody text me, but my phone is charging over there, so.
Directly, don't forget to bend over when you check your text messages.
Bend over all the way, you'll never see it. Ramus can tell you how the Jimmy John's by his house refuses to even deliver to him. and yet one time a driver showed up trying to deliver to a completely different address. How's Rapmus driving and typing in chat at the same time?
Magic.
Sadie typing for him?
Sure.
Thanks for hitting me with a green shell, bro.
That was a bad choice.
What the fuck? I accidentally got up the half pipe into like a snowdrift, and I saw two Yoshis waving at me. Went off into the snow and got brought back by Lakitu.
Ah! Oh, okay, that needed. Okay, noted.
Okay, note to self: don't do that unless you have a mushroom.
That's what I just did! Literally, I just did. The damn potassium? What?
SNES Bowser Castle 3. Well,
You're supposed to do your rant, by the way. Oh, got it. Hi, lizard.
hey, lizard. I'm not gonna go on driving.
Oh, is it a fishy? Fishy, fishy! I like fish. This is a fun song.
Okay, like this is so visually updated. It looks nothing like the Super Nintendo version. Like, how am I supposed to be nostalgic about it if it doesn't look like it?
Whoa! Did I just drive off? Oh. I was supposed to turn there. Nah. I just ran into the lava.
Like, if you didn't tell me this was supposed to be from the Super Nintendo, I would just think it was completely brand new Bowser Castle. This looks and feels nothing like it. I mean, obviously the music is as it is, but and I understand it's like a modern updating of it. But wow, they took like the Donut Plains at least looks like it's supposed to be Donut Plains. I'm kind of disappointed at this.
As someone who did not play the SNES version of this, I think this is cool. Because it feels like older with the sharp turns and stuff. But modern. With the, ooh, look, I'm going up and down. Not flank.
The least they could have done was make it the same color. I wouldn't mind any of this if it just looked like it. was built. Mario beat us.
Shh. Because of the bullet bill at the end. Alright, New Rainbow Road.
We Rainbow Road.
I know, Vappy. I was like, Vappy wanted to bite my ass. Is that a tasty, bony shell ass?
What?
Dry bones. I have a shell. I don't really have a butt.
If you're not careful, Vappy wanted to bite my tasty bone ass is going to become somebody's quote, okay?
Okay, so can you quote that Rockman said that? When you fall off, you become red like you're burning. Ah!
There was a time when I used to play Mario Kart Wii online 10 years ago or whatever it was, and just playing with randoms, this course would get selected like at least half the time because everyone was just an ad. They'd be like, "Oh, it's Rainbow Road." So this was probably the level in Mario Kart Wii that I ended up playing the most. But it's just been so long that whatever skill or familiarity I had with it is gone anyways. Did you bump into me and then fly off?
Yes, after I hit you with that red shell, because that was me. That's your dip song. What?
That didn't work. Get your bony ass out of my way. Well, I'm about to lightning you guys. If this thing ever goes away. Oh, what's that? You're already finished? Yeah. Sure, 10th fucking place. Okay, so my dad, I guess, heard me complaining that there's no good place to get burgers, and when my family goes for out to pick up something for dinner, we don't go outside of our town. Okay, I know Song has a problem with that. If it's not in our town, it's too far. But so, anyways, my dad came. He kept texting me all these ideas of all these places, and we finally decided, okay, Dad, if you want to go to this burger place that's in the next town over and get us burgers, fine, you go do that. And we usually go to the grocery store between about 4 and 5 on Friday. So he asked me what I wanted. I looked at the menu. Where's my damn phone? And so, okay, I was like, okay, well, look at this menu. I want a breakfast burger. Get a breakfast burger on this menu. It's supposed to be prime beef on a pretzel roll with pepper jack cheese, a sunny side up egg, and smoked bacon. Okay, so I ordered a breakfast burger. So my dad is going to pick that breakfast burger up and be home at 5 with the breakfast burger. Meanwhile, my mom and I go to the grocery store. As I said, it's supposed to be from about 4 to 5. We go to the grocery store, and there is 2 times the amount of people that there should be in this grocery store. It is a madhouse, a nut house. It's taking forever. We get to the checkout. Every single checkout lane is just fucked. Every employee, every checker, every bagger is the stupidest, worthless, most slowest, dumbass employee you could ever imagine. It takes forever to get through the checkout lane. Okay, so then we get to the car, and I am loading up the car with our groceries. And meanwhile, my mom gets into the car. And again, I said there's a million people. The parking lot is packed. There's cars everywhere. And there's just so much noise and shit going on. I'm just trying to load the groceries. There's this honking and honking and honking. I'm like, who's honking at who? There's 16 cars over here. I don't know. It turns out that the lady who was pulling out right next to us was yelling and screaming at my mom, saying that she hit her car when my mom just got in the driver's side door, that she hit her car. She was yelling and screaming right next to me. I don't know what's going on. So then my mom and her start getting in a fucking shouting match at each other. You know, I was like, this is hell. Like, what the fuck? Then it could have escalated even further. I don't know. Thankfully it didn't. I just put the fucking groceries in there. She left. It took us like 5 more minutes just to get out of the parking lot because it was hell. After all that. Then the road from our grocery store to our house is normally 3 lanes. They closed off 2 of the lanes for construction. It all was bumper to bumper, 1 lane. It should have taken us less than 5 minutes to get home from there. It took us at least 25 minutes to go down to 1 lane, bumper to bumper traffic after all that I fucking mentioned. And we're getting home a half an hour later than I should have. And meanwhile, I'm thinking that my breakfast burger that I ordered, that my dad has got at home, is getting cold, right? So then I get home. We get home finally. And I have to help my mom unload the groceries, right? And then I get to my breakfast burger, and I open it up. What do you guys think I found in there?
Not a breakfast burger.
Yeah, no. It was a hamburger beef patty with nothing. No condiments, no nothing, no bun. A plain beef patty with nothing.
I want to know how that happened.
Dad called up the manager, and they don't know how it happened. They didn't charge us for the meal, so my dad considered it closed.
Huh. That would be very annoying, and I am very sympathetic to this story.
Yeah, it's very similar to a story that I told on stream, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, where I had to go to the dentist and all the roads were flooded. And then when I got home, I realized that instead of hot mustard from McDonald's, I had honey mustard because they didn't give me the right thing. Very similar story. All right, so whoever's left on this world, are we doing more Mario Kart?
Yes, we're waiting for you.
Somebody left, and who was that?
Cobra, you wanted to eat dinner.
Did you guys enjoy my rant?
Yes.
I can show you a picture later on Discord of my burger with nothing on it. Okay, so you can feel free to pick any one of these. I'm sure some of you guys didn't get to play through Rome or the other ones, so. Song wants me to bend over. Mom wants the OxyClean, whatever the hell that is.
I need to explain bending over. Rackman charges his phone behind him on a wireless charger, on a side table, and so when he hears like a text message he goes over and bends over to read the text message. So I send him text messages saying bend over more because he's on Skype video and I can see it. Like, bend over more. Just a heckling. First time I did it was really funny because he didn't know it was happening. And he had to get up again. He's like, oh, why is someone texting? Oh my god. That's what he said. It was funny. It's great fun.
Luckily, my mom had some bread that she gave me for the burger, and I put barbecue sauce, pickles, and red relish from Wisconsin on it. And it was unfortunate that it was a good burger patty. It would have been great, but now that that restaurant can go fuck itself. I might have been more forgiving if it weren't for everything that happened before that.
I'm sorry, super busy for you. My week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday was just nerve-wracking because, both of the supervisors were out, so I was in charge. Essentially, the supervisor above my supervisor was there, so if I really needed help, I could go to them. So it's the director of the libraries were there, but my direct supervisor wasn't, and nor her co-person. And I'm like, great, I'm in charge. I don't want to be in charge. And I'll have that again Tuesday, or Monday and Tuesday. Actually, one of them will be back, but not both.
I'm so tired.
No!
Yeah, Red Shell, I definitely wanted you to take out that Goomba.
Goomba. What was it? Zoda last night was like, oh, look, this Goomba's bigger than the other ones. We must kill it.
That's racist.
That's what I said. I was kind of like, stealing my words. Horny and Brockman just battling out like, pew pew. Hi, Zoda. We were just talking about you and the things you said about the big Goomba yesterday. You said it must die because it was large. Fell off a bunch, but hitting the two of you. Thank you, I think. You should only hit people in Mario Kart, Happy. But yes, that would be very annoying.
Let's see what level this is.
This is Rome, I believe.
That's the new one, correct?
Yes. So I chose Rome, so I think this is Rome. There are dirty cafes outside, right, Rockman? Hey, Vappy, slow down so I can bite you in the ass with this piranha.
His bony ass.
No, he has a pink ass because he's a Birdo.
Isn't your ass supposed to be paprika covered anyways?
Yes. Yes, it is. I was trying to remember why I said that, and I think it was a prompt from Thrallful.
It was a prompt from... I was wondering why those fuzzies were in the air there. Truth or lies?
I have a paprika butt.
That's from Truth or Lies.
Ratmus is player. He needs to make a me.
QD player.
Well, I have to do it with, like, I need his thing then. And I'm not there. They live far away from me.
Ratmus is at his own house with his Switch Lite. I'm at my house with my full Switch, which used to be Ratmus's full Switch before he got a Switch Lite. So Ratmus has to do it himself. This is the one with the goddamn cafes. This one has goddamn Yoshi cafes and goddamn art. Goddamn toads. Goddamn escalators.
So what you're saying is you love it.
I do.
I didn't know there was piranha plant coming out of the earth. That's so cool.
Goddamn piranha plants.
I like this one.
Coming alive.
Just because I like looking around at stuff. I just want to stroll through this one and like look at all the sights.
A goddamn churros shop that I just passed. Here I come in my bullet bill. It's got goddamn flomps. Goddamn wigglers. It's got it all. Absolutely fantastic. Get off the grass. Jeez, I thought that was the last lap. Goddamn soccer match. Driving right through the middle of.
There are Goombas in the boots, kicking the outside. What are those called? What are the boot Goombas called? Hi, Doom.
Karibo's shoe or Goomba's shoe?
Yeah, that's what was kicking the soccer balls.
Hey, Doom. Be sure and tell Ratmus where he can hear your podcast. He wants to know what wine pairs best with ActRaiser.
A dry vermouth.
Apparently, we're between games right now,
That's
so let us know, Doom. Do you wish to join in? Should we wait for you, or your thing's probably got to update anyway, so probably not right away. It's a huge update. Okay. Well, I just hit start, so hopefully everyone else is ready. Well, Doom, I'll kind of show you the thumbnails of each of the levels, maybe, and then maybe I'll tell you a quick version of my story. Okay, so we got the first one up is Rome, which is weird. We got DK Mountain from GameCube. We got Daisy Circuit from Wii, which I don't even remember. Piranha Plant Cove is a new course. It's mostly underwater. It's kind of cool. You know, I might pick it. But real quick over here, this one is Madrid. That's a really cool map. Rosalina's Ice World, again, is new to me. I've never seen it before, but it looked really nice. The Bowser Castle I did not like because it doesn't look anything like its Super Nintendo version, and Wii Rainbow Road is fun. I'm going to go ahead and pick Piranha Plant Cove. Song Ratmus and I have played each course once. Ratmus is Hugh D player because he doesn't have a me. Anyways. Alright, so Doom, the short version of my story of what happened, and I'll probably post a picture of this later, is me and Mom went to the grocery store and we were hugely delayed by a bunch of bullshit and traffic, and in the parking lot somebody was literally yelling and screaming at my mom because she said that she hit her door into her car while I'm trying to just put the groceries away. So it took us an hour and a half to go grocery shopping when it should have took an hour. So then I get home, and my dad had gone and picked up a burger for me. I ordered a breakfast burger. It was supposed to be on a pretzel bun with bacon and egg and pepper jack cheese. And then I finally get the thing and open it up, and it was a bare naked burger patty. No bun, no condiments, no breakfast, no nothing.
Soda. Lol, what?
Again, like what the fuck? Like, you know, I don't know how you screw that up. Yeah, and like, they didn't charge us for it. Like, the restaurant was far away. There's no way we could go back and fix it. And like, you know, maybe I would have been a little bit more forgiving. But again, like the whole shit that we had to go through at the grocery store, just everything, just fucking us over insanely. Like, you would think it was the day before Thanksgiving with how many fucking people were there. And this, I've never seen anything like that. What?
I bought my turkey.
Oh, well, actually, we did buy a turkey breast. That is going to be for I mean, we bought a few things for Thanksgiving. Our main turkey is going to be picked up at a different store, like the Tuesday before or something. But we did buy some things. But again, it's not the day. It's not the day or the week before Thanksgiving, people. Why are there so many fucking people there?
How did you miss all those, Babby?
And that crazy bitch yelling at my mom in the parking lot. And the road to go home is 3 lanes, and because of construction, it went down to 1 lane. So it was literally bumper to bumper. 5-minute trip home took 25 minutes after all that to get my wonderful breakfast burger that was nothing.
Stars can break boulders apart.
Mm. Oh yeah, and something happened to Fish's dinner too, but I'm sorry, I already forgot what it was. It took her it took them 90 minutes to deliver her food.
Oh yeah, and it was like a pizza and it wasn't even correctly done or something.
Doom, I hope your katsu is good. Like, that's the thing about katsu is like, I mean, I love me a chicken or pork cutlet, obviously, but it needs to be on a sandwich with some sort of condiments, or it needs to be like cut up with some gravy, some sort of sauce. Like, sometimes I see these Japanese katsus and it's like literally just or sometimes at this one restaurant, they'll just give me nothing. Like again, I mean, kind of like the burger incident. Just like a piece of fried chicken or a piece of fried pork, just bare naked with nothing. I'm like, I need a sauce. And I need a good sauce. I don't like the Japanese sauce. I need like a mushroom gravy or something.
You're too German.
I make no apologies for that. Yeah, like I actually did go to a Japanese restaurant once, and I got it with like actual tonkatsu sauce or whatever it is, and I didn't like it. That's how I know that I didn't like that. But actually, I think Ratmus posted a week or two ago that he made some gnocchi at home, Doom. I don't think I've ever had gnocchi in my life, but today at the store, I got a package of that same gnocchi that Ratmus made, so I'm going to make myself gnocchi for the first time tomorrow. And actually, I didn't get I was like, what should I get with this? I didn't get a sauce. I actually forgot to get cheese. I think I might try it with a mushroom gravy, which I do have. Because I'm so effing German. Yes. That's why when I posted on Discord, I was like, you guys wouldn't believe what happened to me. And Ratmus was like, did someone steal your gnocchi?
Don't you dare, Bullet Bill. Okay. Who was in the Bullet Bill?
Yeah, who was that asshole in the Bullet Bill? It was either Ratmus or Vappy. I couldn't tell. Yeah. I was in the back where I always am.
We're going to Sydney.
Well, Song knows this, and I talked to Zoda about this, but I don't know if anybody else really knows this, but I got something in the mail today that I ordered. It is a Super EverDrive with SD card, which means that, assuming it works, I can play Super Nintendo ROMs on my actual Super Nintendo, so I can stream Randomizer without it having horrible choppiness or whatever the fuck it was doing because of my emulator. And yes, since I can put Fish mode on this and it is technically a Kart, that means Ratmus will fulfill his promise. Is that correct, Ratmus? That he would only stream Feast Mode if it was on Kart. Well, Ratmus
Now,
just confirmed
you should
it.
tell them all why I know about this.
Song knows about this because Song paid for it as a Christmas present to me. So thank you, Song.
So I'm your sugar mama.
You are wonderful and a sugar mama and a nice person, and everyone in chat say thank you to Song for buying her boyfriend a Christmas present. Do you want to tell them what my Christmas present to you is?
You're going to watch all the movies I want you to watch.
Yes, including what movie did we watch the other day?
Megamind.
Megamind.
You like superhero movies.
No, tomorrow is not Ratmus. That's a week from tomorrow before Ratmus comes back, right, Ratmus? I think, Song, you said you're going to be gone all day tomorrow, right?
Well, people are coming here to do stuff, and then I'm going over to my brother's in-laws to baby, play with baby. Eventually I'll say toddler, play with toddler, but I don't know when toddler happens. She's not 2 yet, so. Is toddler's 2? I don't know.
I just crashed into a sign up with a banana on it. But yeah, next next Ratmus stream is a week from tomorrow. I mean, yes, we had planned to do random games. I don't know if that's now going to change or not. I guess I'll talk to Ratmus about that later. But we are doing a movie on Sunday, which I'll...
What movie? I don't remember you telling me which movie.
I didn't tell you, or anyone else besides Doom.
Oh.
Wow, that was a dumbass crash. It's called Loaded Weapon 1. It's a hilarious, funny parody movie similar to The Naked Gun. And I'll post about it tonight or tomorrow. That is also on the list of movies that Song wants me to watch, right, Song?
Yep. And after you watch it, then I can watch the stuff on Hulu. So I'm going to watch that by myself. Unless for some reason Rockman really likes the movie.
I think I heard that they're also supposedly making a Megamind TV show on streaming.
Which service?
Peacock. Okay, this is the new underwater level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the one you kept asking for.
Yeah. For those of you who haven't seen it, this is the new underwater level. It's pretty cool, I guess.
Cooler Joe stopped hitting me!
So since this is the final DLC for this game, I mean, when are we going to stream this again? I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know if we're supposed to wait until Doom comes back from his dinner, or if he's not going to stream today, or not going to play today, or if we're gonna do this again in a couple weeks. I don't fucking know. You know, there's.
I got a whole bunch of. Oh, that's where I meant. Oh man.
Who's Birdo? Is that Bappy?
Yeah.
I think I hit him with a super horn.
I ran into the flump.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys know this or know my thoughts or can see inside my brain or anything, but I mean,
You share it with Ratmus so he can.
there's a lot of like multiplayer games that, we used to stream or play together, or we could stream or play together. Why don't we do that anymore? The reason is I kind of just like, I'm sick of having to be the one who's like,
Hosting.
it's not hosting that I mind. It's kind of like corralling everyone's schedules, being like, oh, I'd like to do a Jackbox on this day. Like, okay, can you make it? Can you make it? Can you make it? Like asking a bunch of people, can they make it? I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't want to seem annoyed or ungrateful or anything, but like,
No, that is a legitimate complaint that many people have about various things.
like that's why I kind of stopped doing Jackbox, and that's why we don't do Mario Kart, and that's why we haven't done Mario Party very often anymore. It's because I just don't want the damn headache of trying to coordinate all these people.
That's why Rockman just says, "Hey, Song, you're going to be here at this date and time." My schedule's not asked about. I'm just told. Good night, Remus.
Thanks for playing, Ratmus.
Wait, when did I come in all drunk? Honk, honk. Honk. Honk, honk.
That all being said, I'm thinking of streaming Drawful 2 a week from tonight. If you want to know why specifically, I'm only missing one achievement in Drawful 2 now, and it's for playing 50 games. I have no idea how many games I've played, but we'll play some.
Tim is like, what's the catch?
Yes.
Ah, that's the catch.
That is the catch. Is it me, or do I kind of think like Zoda should have his own corner of Fish's Discord, like how Ratmus has a Ratmus corner in my Discord? The Discord message on Zoda's DM, right next to the TKO shirt. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe. I mean, there will be a time where I will announce this too, but I mean, this is a surprise to literally no one. But on Thanksgiving, I'll be doing Late Night DOS Wheel of Fortune, and on Christmas, I'll be doing Late Night DOS Wheel of Fortune. And coming up in January is my 10-year anniversary stream. I don't know what I'm doing for that. But I don't know, maybe sometime before the end of this year, maybe we'll do another Mario Kart night. And hopefully you guys will be free for that. There is actually like some new Jackbox packs that are brand new and I don't own because they come out and they're like $35 fucking now. It's ridiculous. But there is actually like one of them has a TKO 2. I know some people really like TKO or hate TKO.
It's long, but I like it.
Was it last year, Zoda, where like you were really late because of family, if I remember correctly? Okay, so far I think.
No, at one time you went with friends and stuff, and he couldn't play video games with them because he wanted to be nice and not beat them all, and I laughed.
It was something like that, but
like a friendsgiving.
Okay. All right, I'm going to try picking SNES Bowser Castle 3 and see if it comes up. I mean, Song and I are going to continue to do some Fortune Street in the following weeks. Like I said, I have an idea for Drawful, Late Night DOS Wheel of Fortune, and sometimes in the past we.
Sorry.
You were okay at what?
Huh? Oh, we also picked the lava. The Bowser Castle thing. I just kind of want to show it to Doom so I can see Doom's opinion, because your opinion is like, oh, this is nothing like the SNES. So I'm like, all right, let's see what Doom's opinion is.
Speaking of Lava Death, I don't know where I saw it, maybe on Amazon or something. Like, it was like a ceramic model or something. Maybe it was on Etsy of of Lethal Lava Land from Super Mario 64. Just like the complete overworld, open part of the level. Somebody had made like a ceramic model of it for some reason.
And you didn't buy it for Doom?
No. I mean, you may not have heard songs since you don't read Discord, but Ratmus bought for Doom 2 Chicago deep dish frozen pizzas mailed to him, which turned out to be some ridiculously expensive price that Ratmus did for Doom for Christmas.
I mean, I've done that too.
Because Ratmus is a good friend, right? I might have some packages to mail in the next few weeks. Alright, well, bye-bye forever, Doom.
Bye forever.
I can't really read all of what he said. I just saw that he said dinner's ready, bye. I still enjoy the experience of streaming, even though it's hard for me to pick games to play. But as long as people show up and as long as I don't drop too many frames or get angry about something, I still enjoy streaming. I don't know about some other people.
Are you talking to me?
Actually, no. Oh, that was the end?
The end. Yeah. I kind of hit you with 2 red shells at one point, Fish, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it has been like probably years since I played TKO, since I played TKO. Yeah. Um, is I Okay, let me check out this picture of Eppy's. That's pretty nice. Um, Final sun drop. That sounds like a thing.
Final sun drop.
Yes. Here's the race that Doom wanted to see, but he missed. Um, but yeah, I mean, you guys probably know that I really don't care about my Steam games. I really don't. I shouldn't care about my Steam achievements. That from time to time I look at my Steam achievements and I'm like, could I get that Steam achievement? Could I get a few more? And I actually went back to Portal Stories Mel. I don't know if you guys remember that one. It's the only Portal mod that actually had achievements. I tried to look for some easy achievements.
I keep going off the edge because I think I'm going straight and I'm supposed to turn.
Yeah, I thought I was in a completely different part of the map, and I did the same thing. But I actually found that there was like 2 easy achievements that I could have gotten in that game that I did. Was like one of them is just like drown and kill yourself in a certain area, and then like in the exact same area there was like a bunch of doors that you're supposed to click on, kind of like the doors in Portal 2 proper. So I got 2 quick and easy achievements in that game, and then there were some other like Jackbox games. There was one where it was like, I don't know if you guys remember. I think it's called like Murder Mystery Party, Murder Mystery Mansion, or something like that. It's not a very good game that we played very often, but there's an achievement for playing it at midnight. And I kept trying, like on a bunch of different occasions, I would play the game at midnight, night after night after night, over and over and over again, and it never gave me the damn achievement. And there was some other thing where it was like, if you type pork pants in a Quiplash game or whatever the fuck it was, like you get an achievement. I kept doing that again and again and again, never gave me the achievement, so I sort of gave up on it. And then like 6 months, a year later, like there was like a huge update to Steam, and like I got this achievement. I was like, whoa, I don't know, maybe there was some problem, maybe. Anyway, it worked. Like, I played the murder mystery at midnight. It actually gave me the achievement. I wrote whatever I was supposed to. It actually gave me the achievement. So I did get a couple of easy achievements, like off stream, just that I could get. And I kept looking and looking. I was like, should I play this, that, or the other just for achievements? But I was like, nah. After the ones that I got, nothing's really jumping out at me. Nothing's really worth it. There's nothing that I want to do, except maybe the Drawful one, because like I said, Drawful, I'm only missing the 1 achievement. If we could get 50 games, that would be another game completed. I don't have a lot of games completed. And we haven't played Drawful in years either. So why not, right? You lapped 2 CPUs? Well, there's like an achievement in Blather Round where like the audience wins. And I was like, how the fuck is the audience supposed to win? But I was like, I don't really care. Yeah, like my problem is not that they modernized it. My problem is just that it doesn't look visually anything like it did on Super Nintendo. Like the Super Nintendo, the castle is all gray. They could have at least tried to make it look like that, color-wise. Like, I mean, look at this. I mean, this color is straight out of the Super Nintendo. This totally, it's updated a little bit, but visually, it so evokes the Super Nintendo course that it's supposed to be.
This is me with a bomb in my face. Oh, good. I got you with that red shell.
Fanta lighting effects is not a phrase that I thought I would be hearing.
I think Fish and I are fighting this lap. I didn't mean to fight you, Fish. But now it's personal. Wanna touch me now, Fish?
I've been like first almost this entire race. Just let me have this. Thank you.
Ah! I didn't hit the thing because I accidentally hit the look reverse and missed my go fasty. GG, Fish.
to the complete wrong direction. You know, like going back to like not knowing people's schedules, and figure that Friday is the day before the weekend, so it's got to be good for a lot of people. They don't have to work the next day, right? Well, I would assume so. Just an assumption and a hope. Was that the last of 4? Fish and Vappy, like, are you guys in danger of having to leave soon, or can we go longer? I'd like to take a break right now. Are you guys good for a while? Since we're the only ones here at this point.
I love how he asked y'all and not me.
Yes, because as you said, you were required to be here. All right, well, I am going to do a BRB, as I said. If anyone has to leave during the break, bye, thanks for being here. We'll be back for more racing, hopefully. I am back. Is there another person in the room?
Sunny? I think that might be Sunny.
The last cherry lemon sun drop in Kansas, totally. Hey, Sonny, how's it going? That was part of a KFC commercial, Vappy, and I think like me and Ratmus used to joke like there used to be this meme like 15 years ago that was like Guile's theme goes with everything. I don't know if you remember that. But like we saw this chicken man, and we were like, yeah, Guile's theme goes with that. And we were like, this chicken man, this guy dancing with the chicken, it goes with anything. Like you could put any music over that, and it would be funny. And I think I actually made it. I made the video of that guy dancing with that music, like even before I even streamed. Like it was not something that I made for streaming. Actually, I think obviously I put the Rockman will be a BRB on there, but I think it was just a joke between me and Ratmus. We're like, ha, this funny chicken guy, ha, this funny music. Well, I hope you're feeling better. So I guess we're ready to start the next round.
Rockman, do you want to go get me some Cheez-Its?
I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry you had COVID. My coworker had COVID 2 weeks ago, and I was like, "No, I need you. I need you, like working. I need help."
I don't know about you, Sunrose, but we have done at least once all 8 of the new tracks, so you can feel free to pick them or whatever track you want. Let me think about what I want to pick here.
Send the Cheez-Its through the mail?
Do I want to pick one of these, or do I want to pick something else? I'm going to pick one of the previous DLC's tracks, okay?
Oh, yeah. I remember my voice being whack for like 2 months. It was weird. I also remembered that Twix tasted amazing afterwards. It tasted like they had cinnamon in them, and they don't. But I was like, cinnamon Twix.
I remember coughing for like the month after, but I don't think I had problems like with my voice or speaking other than the coughing, and I did not have a thing of like with taste or smell changing for me.
Yeah, I didn't really have any smell changing. Only like some stuff like tasted weird, but still had taste, and that eventually calmed down. And yeah, coughing for months afterwards. Yes, Mom.
This is Madrid. It's got wonderful fucking things with Yoshis and art and all sorts of things. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember Rockman just being you were angry that I was coughing because you didn't want me to be coughing and miserable, and it just lasted forever.
Oh yeah, when you had
Yeah.
But I mean, I was
Like you were angry for me, not at me.
Because I don't know. I think your coughing might have been worse than mine. Is the thing?
Yeah.
Like you said, you had trouble even talking. So that was the bad part.
Well, it was weird because like I was perfectly fine being at work and stuff, but my voice was off. So I was like training people, and I was like, I swear this is not my regular voice. And other people were like, yeah, that's not her normal voice.
I think at this point we've all had COVID, but we're talking about, each one of us got it at a different time, So.
Yeah, I just had my 4th COVID shot right before Election Day because I took 4 days off. I took a day off so I could have a 4-day weekend. And I was like, yay, sore arms. Ah. I didn't actually mean to shoot that red shell. I went from having a gold mushroom to a red shell, and so it just got shot out at you. Oh, check out the shoes, Rock Band. Look, they have their shoes.
Okay, yes, I see. They're they look like little windy up shoes.
Yeah, weren't they adorable?
Vappy, you never got COVID yet. Mine was over a year ago now, and I think it was basically boils down to I was terribly miserable for the first 2 days. Then I was not good for about a week or two, and then yeah, it was just coughing for like a month to a month and a half, just coughing for the, almost like you know, is this coughing ever going to end?
Yeah, my coworker who just had his still wear. She wore a mask for an extra week just in case. Very nice of her. But I haven't heard her cough once. But I don't know if this is her first time having it or second.
You know, I got it like right after I finished streaming Super Mario Odyssey. I'm glad that it didn't like hit me while I was trying to do Long Journey's End or something like that. And then like at the same time our dryer was broken, and so like my mom had to take the laundry to a laundromat without me when I had COVID, which is difficult for her to carry all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, I think the only thing I streamed during that time was some pre-recorded Apex Legends videos once I was feeling better. And I guess the other thing that was lucky. By the way, yeah, Vappy Ratmus also has not had COVID somehow, which kind of pisses me off because like right after I think I was exposed to COVID, I saw Ratmus, and somehow I did not give it to him, thankfully. So it's just one of those things at that time where, like, I think we streamed that day, and then, like, he didn't come back for another 2 weeks, and luckily by then, you know, I'm sure it wasn't contagious anymore after 2 weeks of having it. But yeah, Ratmus has not had COVID either. I guess I kind of thought that the piranha would eat that boulder. It did not. But yeah, I'll say it again. I am not good at this game. I make no appearances or that I am even remotely good at this game or know how to play it or race properly. I do not. I'm just in it for the fun.
Rockman can have fun.
It's very difficult, but yes, sometimes. Um, but if anyone still watches people on YouTube like Stephen Plays, I know Song remembers Stephen Plays. Um, but I think years ago, I don't know if it was years ago, but they said that they were going to do every track in this game, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, when the game came out. But they were not going to do any of it until all the DLC is out. So they've been waiting, I guess, years now. And so I'm hoping that pretty soon they will show on their channel them doing every single, what is there, 96 tracks now in this game or something ridiculous? Every single course they're going to do.
Without PE break.
So, yeah, I'm sure. But that'll be fun to watch.
How did Vappy and I choose the same thing?
You're mind melding with Vappy.
Vappy should be terrified. Oh. You should still be terrified if you mind melded with me then. It's a very scary place to be. It's like a giant gutter.
What about the Rockman and Ratmus brain? Is that scary?
No, it's not scary. Mine is full of perverted thoughts, though. And that's what she said, jokes.
You heard it here first, people. Song's mind is full of perverted jokes and thoughts.
It's a gutter. It's a very comfortable gutter. We have windows. It's nice little window treatment things, too. It's a gutter with a view. But not creepy like Pennywise. It's not a Pennywise gutter.
This is a very specific gutter.
Oh, Rockman, if you remember, I need to show you something terrifying online. That's like, ooh, look, I could buy this. And you're just going to be like, dear God, please don't buy this.
Is it a model of Lethal Lava Land?
No. But it deals with one of my interests that I don't talk about on stream all that much. So other people would not find it as amusing.
Face itches. It's just love when you see a bunch of coins in front of you and then they disappear before
I
you can
just
get to
watched
them.
that happen to you. It was very amusing.
Well, Vappy uses invincibility, so I can't hit him with a red shawl. I'll just hit Song
So
instead.
you're gonna hit me. Not fair. Do not like.
Damn. Switch off. How long ago did you get the COVID? Sonny? Thanksgiving is what, 2 weeks away now? Just, yeah. 1st of November. is it song? What the fuck? It's just okay. Basically, Song found some bed sheets from a Star Wars TV show that she likes.
I can sleep with my favorite character, Ahmed. This is not a body pillow.
Oh my god.
They're just normal bed sheets that you can buy from Disney. Smell training? Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes, I have heard of that, especially like when COVID was really rampant with people losing their smell. Yeah, I absolutely have heard that's a thing, and that it's been successful for some people.
Yeah, I don't. I guess maybe I was mistaken, but I kind of thought that like losing your smell and taste was like something that happened like really, really early on in COVID, and then like as like a year or so passed and everything mutated, it seemed like that wasn't happening as much anymore. Or am I wrong?
I don't know.
Does it just depend
It
on the
might be
person?
less because of the vaccines, but I don't know.
But I think somebody briefly mentioned Thanksgiving earlier, but like yeah, it's what 2 weeks away, and we already have our ham. Our turkey is ordered. We also have a turkey breast that we just picked up. I think Mom was getting like cranberry sauce or something. We have a list of like all the different dishes and who's making them. I guess these days we sort of divvy it up. Like my dad handles some things, my mom handles some things, Ratmus handles some things, his girlfriend handles some things. I usually just do the green beans.
Not this year, sucker.
Well, we still haven't decided what's going on with the green beans. If it turns out I don't make the green beans, I'll probably lobby to do that on like New Year's. I'll say let's have some green beans on New Year's with our meal or something like that.
You can do them any time of year you want,
But you have to will yourself to actually buy them and do that and cook them. You think I'm going to actually do that?
Maybe not. And yes, Abby, I do know you can be lewd if you want to be.
But yes, I hope everything works out for you, Sonny, by Thanksgiving. Obviously, Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, if not, maybe it may be my favorite holiday. Sometimes things switch around, but it's very up there because food and traditions are very important to me. So I love it. But yeah, we're still in the sort of planning phase where things are coming together, and it's me, my parents, Ratmus and his girlfriend, and I think I think obviously Sadie, and then I think we're having one other person come this year, an old family friend.
If I hadn't already bought him his Christmas present, and it was an expensive one, I should have.
No, nobody's getting a Jar Jar body pillow, okay?
I'll get you one where that person did a fan art of Jar Jar being a Sith Lord. How about that?
Okay. Are we ready for another round here, people?
Are you trying to change the subject?
Yes. Actually, let me get a drink of water first. Are we still having fun, everybody? I think we are.
It is forced and mandatory fun. We do not wish the beatings to continue.
Either the Mario Kart will continue or the beatings will. Your choice. Yes, I have seen that before. That is not a game that I play though, but I have seen that meme.
Is that Dark Souls or something? I forget which game that is. I've seen it, but I forget which game it is.
I think I keep picking Los Angeles Labs. We haven't done that yet, have we?
No. Skyrim. Okay. Okay. I want to say I was close. I was kind of like.
You want to say you were
one of
close,
those
but
really long
really you weren't.
In my mind, I was close.
Ratmus has played Skyrim, not on stream. This was before stream. I have not, so I mean, I've seen very little of him play it, but he did play it. And like I said, we'll be doing my usual late night DOS Wheel of Fortune Thanksgiving night. It will be on Discord only. We'll be doing Weird Al music. What level is this?
Do I get to approve of which songs beforehand?
No. This must be a newish level because I'm not remembering what this level is. Burning DK smelled like burning deodorant. Okay, I kind of remember flying through the baseball stadium. Alright, I got 4 green shells. Who wants them?
Well, Rosalina has a blue shell. There it goes.
Well, nobody's getting them. They're all on the track now. Okay, this must be Los Angeles. This must be the one I picked. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember this. It was a pretty nice level.
Yeah, for the most part, I actually like these the cities and stuff. I think they're fun. They're long and interesting levels with lots of stuff. Hi, Roxanne. How are you? You want to go for a ride together? Ah, what's the love?
Did I hit somebody else there?
Blue shell.
Okay,
Someone
yes.
Ludwig has a blue shell to push off. There it goes.
Ooh. I think Fish got ahead of those people and I didn't. That's what you said when you bashed into me.
You don't like my attempts at flirting? Understood, Fish. Enjoy the darkness. The darkness is soothing.
Like whatever Lydia said in Beetlejuice about the darkness of her soul is a giant dark room or whatever the hell she said.
Someone texted me. It's probably Bro. Is Bro. He could join in. Oh, wait. Wait, what?
I'm gonna say I don't know when Beetlejuice 2 is supposedly coming out, but I'm cautiously optimistic. And before it does come out, I want to watch the entire animated series of Beetlejuice that I've never watched before.
Normally, I'm all for us having dates, watching stuff, but I don't really care about the animated Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it's like 100 episodes. I don't think you want to watch that.
No, have fun. Frogman and Babby just all of a sudden, like, mushrooms!
Yes, we were side by side with mushrooms.
I'm just like, I didn't get mushrooms, I got bananas. I got bananas again. There's a blue shell. A red shell. Sorry, Babby.
I just
Not
jumped,
sorry.
I think I just jumped over a fish and got ahead of her.
Bro just texted me asking if we're still racing. I don't know if he'll join. And if he does, we can go through the new races again. Okay.
I mean, I have no reason to stop at this point, and maybe Doom will come back too. It's almost been an hour. I don't know. We can keep going.
Okay. And it'll be the first time he plays the new races, so we can just do the new cups again. If we want to be nice to my brother. I like being nice to my brother. Considering he's going to put them either help tomorrow, cleaning and stuff, please be nice. So he's nice to me tomorrow.
Do I want him to be nice to you tomorrow, or do I want him to make you clean?
A friend of theirs is coming over and looking through all of Dad's old tools to take a whole bunch of his old tools.
Yes, you better clean.
So it's not really cleaning, it's more of, what do you want to take? For free, because I just want it out of the house.
Somebody already take the model trains?
Yes. I'm assuming we're letting my brother's friend get first dibs because we promised, and then we're gonna get a small amount of house remodeled, or like our bathrooms and remodeled after Thanksgiving. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mom was like, "Hey, do y'all see anything you want? Just take it." To our contractor. I was like, I just want it out of the house. I just want it to not exist anymore in my space. Obviously, we'll keep things like hammers and screws. screwdrivers and whatnot. Those are very useful. Probably the Dremel. You should probably keep the Dremel.
Do you want to ask Rasmus if he needs anything?
If he comes here and picks it up himself, I'm not mailing it. Ah! No, I went the wrong way. Lizard? I forgot, Rocky. Do you have my brother as a friend on?
Switch, yeah.
So you'll be able to see it.
I haven't had any internet problems, but that's the second time it said connecting to chat.
Well, that was interesting. So I landed on one of like the sides of the battlements, like in between the little groove things,
Remember to
Blackitsu
turn and
had
not
to
go
save
straight.
me. Huh?
Remember to turn and not go straight.
I did turn this time. I was thinking. No, and that's a lava. I have a star and a piranha. Ah. I got eaten by a bone piranha. Oh, there's my brother. And I just ran into lava somewhere. I did bad.
Hi.
Hi. Bro.
Alright, well, I think fish is dropping out. We'll wait a few minutes to see if Songbro can connect.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Phone is charged, finally. No sign of Kodum, so we'll start when song is ready, I guess.
Okay, I'm here. I'm here.
Is everyone ready? Everyone else?
Oh. All right, we're going through the new cups again, so please choose the first for the acorn cup. Please and thank you. Although I cannot force you.
Please and thank you.
I'll be eternally grateful. And that is it. I don't no offering nothing else. Eternal gratitude.
If anyone does not do as you ask, you will send them a Jar Jar body pillow.
As soon as I find one, what I probably could. I really don't want to look for that though.
You don't want that in your search history?
No.
So this is what, Madrid? It's one of those...
No, this is Rome.
Oh. Okay. Rome.
Madrid's the start of the other one, and Madrid is fun.
Yeah, Rome is okay. It's one of those ones that changes wildly, so...
Oh, now I'm understanding the giant chomp thing is in the middle of the Colosseum. I get it now.
Why? Because there's famously a giant chain chomp in the real Colosseum?
Well, gladiator fighting shit stuff. Monsters, lions, tigers, and bears.
Oh my.
It's just lions. I know my brother's been to Barcelona, but I don't know if he's been to Madrid.
I have never been to Europe.
It's full of Europiness and cafes that you don't like. That you're prejudiced against.
It's full of BRB-ness? Is that what you said?
Europeanness.
Okay. I swear it sounded like you said...
What did I say?
I don't know. It sounded like you said BRB-ness. Yeah, that roundabout is crazy when you go on it. But when I was like a baby, my parents supposedly took me to the Bahamas, which is technically out of the country, but I do not remember that because I was a baby. I did briefly go to Windsor, Canada as a teenager, but I don't really remember much. I think we spent more time in Detroit than we did in actual Canada. But the international trip that I really do remember is obviously when Ratmus and I went to Japan. That was a big deal. So yeah, that's my experience with being out of the country. How's the last lap? There's a lot more fountains than. Oh yeah, Fish has been there. Is there more or less chain chomps? All right, next is GameCube DK Mountain.
I think my brother was scheduled to go to Poland before COVID hit, and then he didn't go to Poland. I don't know what his opinions of going to Poland were.
What are his opinions of kolachkis?
I don't think he'd care for, like, he'd eat it, but I don't think he'd be like, this is the most amazing thing. I don't know what his opinion on pastry is.
I don't think I told anyone except Song this, but like last week, my mom was really excited to go to this bakery, this, I guess it's a Czech bakery. She really wanted to get some kolachkis, and this bakery was like, I guess, a famous bakery in that neighborhood that was closing down forever, kind of like my favorite restaurant did a couple of years ago. But by the time we got there, like all the good stuff had been taken by all these old like Polish geezers. Had taken all the good pastries, and there was like nothing left for us.
I do want to ask my brother if he agrees that like potato pierogies is just starch on starch and makes no sense. I don't understand potato pierogies.
Do you understand?
It's potato in pasta.
Do you understand potato gnocchi?
See, that's pasta made of potatoes. I get that. I don't get a pasta with just potato in it.
Have you tried it before you denied it?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine then.
I had some at your house or like one of the restaurants we went to, and I was just kind of like, yep, it's starch.
Yeah, I don't think I would, like, I get your point, but I think I would just eat it regardless of what's in it and love it.
Eat it. Eat it. Don't you make me.
I don't think I've ever met a pierogi I didn't like, is what I'm trying to say. And like this Chinese restaurant that we go to now, they have both pot stickers and gyoza, and I totally get like I know your opinions, and I totally understand with them, and I kind of agree with them too about how you prefer the ones where it's not just.
It's a noodle, not a.
Yeah, like the pot stickers that is compared to the gyoza, they are big and thick and fat and hard to eat and hard to chew, and like I totally get
doughy.
Doughy, harder to eat. But something about them, I just like them because I'm weird. I know.
No, you're allowed to like them. I just prefer the noodle ones.
Yeah. It's like I could eat either one. I guess it depends on my mood. I had a really fun thing because like I ordered pot stickers and my dad ordered gyoza, and for some reason he was like, "Hey, do you want half this order of gyoza?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!"
I was like, "I want the entire order."
But like I had some leftover bucatini where I took the bucatini, I just threw the pot stickers in there, and I was having it with an Asian sauce anyways.
You only eat bucatini now because of Guys Grocery Games?
Yes.
I knew it. I'm sorry I sniped that from you, Sonny. Okay, I'm only a little sorry. I'm like 15% sorry.
Yeah, because I wanted to expand my horizons past red sauce and Alfredo sauce, and I worked out this thing where I have an Asian sauce, and the Asian sauce just works so well with the bucatini because it's much thicker.
Daisy Circuit.
Daisy Circuit. And yeah, Fish, my favorite restaurant that closed down because of COVID, which I've talked about before, the desserts that they had, we would, I mean, they have typical Polish or Czechoslovakian desserts, but my go-to order was always an apricot kolaczki. So good.
I like apricot.
Yeah.
I don't get it that often.
Strawberry is good too. Like I don't like prune. They have common flavors of like prune and cheese, and like those are.
You
Disgusting.
should have dragon fruit kolaczkis.
Oh, I have never had dragon fruit, and the things that I've heard about it on Guys Grocery Games make me very very wary of it.
Well, I don't think it's probably okay raw, but usually they have to cook stuff some way, so that it's probably not an easy fruit to cook.
There's some potassium on the course. And it's funny because except for that giant statue, I really do not remember this course like at all.
It's just a very calming, but not like surprising. Like there's no, like it's just the statue. That's what this course is about, is the statue, and everything else is like, meh.
I do like how you can see Daisy Cruiser in the background at one point.
I didn't know that was Daisy Cruiser. Ah.
Oh, and I just looked closer at the statue. There's one where it's Luigi and Daisy, and then the second one is Baby Luigi and Baby Daisy. Did you see that?
Yes. Yeah. You didn't know. You just
no, I didn't look closely at this. At the second one. I mean, I'm assuming that's Daisy Cruiser over there. I mean,
that would make sense. I hadn't put that together. Or
because I do remember that level very well. Oh, there's like a shortcut there. Like,
yeah, with the piranha plant thing. Yeah, I just saw that too.
There's some videos online that I'm sure I've seen, like people, now that all the courses are out, like people doing things of like all the courses that there are, all the courses that were missed, that did not make the cut. Like, I think, like, I forget, there's like one character who does, is it like Toad or Toadette or, no, is it Luigi?
Toad?
Is it Luigi? Yeah, I think it's Luigi, who does not have a course in this entire game based off of him. There's no Luigi course in here, I think.
That's fine. I didn't notice. Or no, I know. I think you hit me once with fireballs, but I also ran into a banana at the same time, which was my own fault.
And lastly, Piranha Plant Cove, which is a new course, and pretty cool, I guess.
You haven't had, like, okay, these past few ones we have had less blue shells than we've had before. Some of these courses we've had, like, several blue shells in a row.
And then what did you do, Vappy? Did you hit him? Are water chestnuts those little round things that, like, you bite into them and they're like hardly anything, but they're crunchy? Is that what those are? That I can never remember the name
Yes,
of?
those white crunchy things. That is what water chestnuts are. Yes. They don't have much taste, but I like the texture. But they aren't particularly filling, and I would also be angry if that was like a major
like
ingredient and not like the meat.
Yeah, that's. I guess maybe like when I first got introduced to them, I probably didn't like them at all, and that's because like I guess they don't taste like anything. I guess they're there for texture, so
yeah,
it's kind of.
I mean, it is a typical Asian ingredient.
Yeah, it's kind of like I can take it or leave it, I guess. you said your brother has played some F-Zero 99, is that correct?
Yes, he's played a lot.
Okay. Because the next stream with me and Ratmus, when we were planning to do some Switch games, if we still do that, F-Zero 99 is part of what we're going to do. I still have not played it. I've been holding off until then.
I missed going to the place I was trying to get. I'll get there eventually. There's like a shortcutty area that I keep looking at, and I keep forgetting to position myself correctly.
There's where the thwomps come in. And there's where the lightning comes in.
Yeah.
But,
I got ahead, and then I ruined it.
I should totally also tell your brother that I ordered a breakfast burger for dinner, and then by the time I got it, well, my dad picked it up, and by the time I got home, because I was delayed, which I won't go into, I open it up. It was supposed to be a breakfast burger on a pretzel bun with a fried egg and bacon and pepper jack cheese. It was nothing but a naked burger patty with nothing. No condiments, no bun, no topping, nothing. Just a burger patty.
Which is exactly what my brother doesn't want. He wants a veggie burger.
Yes. What a ridiculous thing, and after having a horrible time at the grocery store. Oh shoot, that was the last lap. Yes. Oh, GG Vappy. As usual, I get last. All right, next course and final course, the Blue Shell course or whatever it's called. I did not hit him. I did not. Oh hi, Mom. So yes, this is Tour Madrid.
Well, if I think about it, I should show you some Zora pictures that were on Facebook.
This is Totally Song's new favorite level because it has Yoshi cafes and art with piranha plants coming to life in a soccer stadium. Spoilers. Oh, that's okay. I thought you were quoting the room there for a second. I see. Did I get anything interesting at the store at least?
I need to remember to get more rice the next time at the store. It's not something I usually have to buy, but it's important this time. Wiggler! There's the sleepy Wiggler. He's taking a siesta.
Yes. I bought some French fries to make. I forget what else I bought after that ordeal. I can't remember anything.
Art! At some point, I'm going to play this by myself and just go really slowly through the art gallery so I can see what the art is. And a Wiggler woke up.
From his 3 glass of wine siesta.
I think a drunk Wiggler would be all red and throwing a wrench. That killed my piranha plant.
I didn't need any items anyways.
It's the Goomba shoes. Kurubo? Kubo?
Yeah, it's the Japanese word for Goomba. I never knew how to pronounce it as a kid. I believe it's Kuribo.
Kuribo.
I think that's what it is. 3DS Rosalina's Ice World.
I don't remember this on the 3DS.
I never played the 3DS. I like the way this looks visually. I always seem to get really screwed off the course while playing it, though. Whoops, I drifted the wrong direction is what I was trying to say. But yeah, now that all the DLC is out, I don't exactly know when we're going to be streaming or playing this next. Maybe sometime before the end of the year we'll do it again. It seems like one of our friends was not able to make it tonight, so... Maybe I'll remind Ratmus to actually make his own Mii by then. Probably not. Partially thanks to you and your brother, I have all of the Mii costumes for this. This DLC came out with the Daisy costume, which I have a Daisy amiibo for that. So, even though I like the Pac-Man one the best. Let's look at that Pac-Man animation, classic. I didn't need all those green shells anyways. I think Slime just fell off.
I did, and I threw my blue shell while I was falling.
Whoa, I got stuck in a half pipe loop there. Whoa. I'm not controlling myself very well. There goes my mushroom. I can't even use it on this jump over here. Oh well. Why does Luigi want to know my location for that? That actually just unlocked a memory, Zoda. It wasn't me.
Not me.
Oh, whoops, hold on.
Bowser.
I hit the wrong. Okay, yes. SNES Bowser Castle 3. My opinions on it are clear. Okay, I don't remember that. Well, some of you may remember, but I don't know, maybe most of you don't. But when I was a kid, my godmother and her husband and her family were good friends of my family, and they had, a really cool house for parties. We used to go to parties at their house a lot because they had a giant above-ground pool in their backyard, and in their basement, they were a few years older than me and Ratmus, so they had like the vintage, like original Star Wars toys from the late 70s. They had a lot of that stuff. They had a pool table. They had a Burger Time arcade cabinet. They had a jukebox. They had all sorts of stuff. But actually, what I just remembered right now when you said half pipes was a little bit later on. I think maybe it wasn't in the 80s, probably like the early 90s. I think like the oldest kid, I think he tried to get into skateboarding because it was cool at the time. I don't know if he was very good or not. But they built a skateboarding half pipe in their backyard. And I had like completely forgotten about that.
I think my brother probably likes this course. I think this is the definitely the type of music he likes. And when I was behind him watching him uh, race, I was like, I think he's enjoying this.
Yeah, shit.
Let's see if I can win. I don't know.
I don't know what.
No, he passed me again.
I don't know what I hit there.
I did not win. Fish style course. Yes. Yeah, Rock started playing this and he was like, oh, this is not what I wanted it to be. And I'm just like, yes, I love this.
I think it's a great course. The music is great. It just doesn't look anything like the Super Nintendo. And finally, Wii Rainbow Road. I tried to toss a banana at the end, but I think it just hit a damn thwomp.
Understood. Is this going to be the last one, Rockman? Or are we going to do some free for?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking it was going to be the last one, but it's.
I'm fine either way. It's just something to think about.
Oh, I just saw some star bits like they're out in space.
Tasty Starbits.
Don't think those were in the original. Yeah, they're all over the place over here. I just wasn't looking.
Minnesota. I need tasty Starbucks.
$9,999.
Oops. Accidentally. Darn it, I hate when I get the music box and I hit it. Boombox. Boombox of death. And accidentally hit it too prematurely. There were some mushrooms there. That was rude. I want to point out that the past 2 times we played this course I've won. Hi, Doom. We don't know. Do you want to hop on?
Song was asking me if we were done, but I'm like, I don't necessarily need to. If you're able to play Doom, then we will continue. I am the streamer, and I say so.
Decrees.
Okay, well, do we want to do some random courses until Doom?
I don't know.
Because I feel like if we wait, then
You might have to do that update that everyone else has had to do.
We'll do random courses, and then we'll. I don't know if we'll do them all again in order, but we will do some. Let's see. I'm going to go back to some recent courses. I don't remember Vancouver Velocity, so. Vancouver. Yeah, plus I thought, like, if we mix it up, if he gets in, we'll just, or not, we can mix it up with some older courses until we get back to the new courses. I don't want to just keep playing the same courses over and over again. Ouch. Somebody hit me. The real test of when we will end the stream is when I get hungry. I am not hungry yet. Shy Guys on Ice. Who asked for this?
Everyone.
That was weird. It looked like somebody behind me shot a red shell, but it went past me and went right for Song.
Well, that's just rude. Ah, I have an ear itch. I can't itch the ear. Were you on Lizards? If Blizzard didn't pay for it. Interesting.
Lizard.
I'm gonna leave the group while y'all do this, while I see if I need to help Doom with this.
I'll just pick that one kind of at random.
I know you were a person on Blizzard, so I don't know if Blizzard is here or if he's paying for it. I can at least send you a code to accept, and if you're like already on someone else's plan.
You have room on your plan, Song?
I can kick someone off.
See, this is why we didn't wait. I knew something had to go wrong. Is this Animal Crossing? Yeah, this is Animal Crossing. Yes, I know the line you knew from Metal Gear Solid, but I if you put a gun to my head and asked me who said that, I would have never, known it was the Darker Chief. It could have been Mr. Rossetti for all I know. Out of the corner of my eye, Doom, as I'm trying to play, I see you wrote something about it was really octopus, and it just, when I saw that, it made me think of what Ratmus was talking about Octopus Hussein Slipcon, as he likes to say. Okay, who fired that blue shell?
Adrian, I sent you a Discord question.
Oh, whoa, went off course there. There's Tom Nook, that smug motherfucker. There's a building directly ahead of me that looks like the Back to the Future courthouse. Launch Octopus. Again, another great octopus in video game history. Coconut Mall. Again.
So yeah, I don't know. I can't like kick you out of that. Lizard has to, or possibly, if you log into your Nintendo account, you could leave. I don't know. Like I can only send the invites.
Well, maybe we'll just have to end and Doom will never get to play this ever. Doom Switch Online plan is just like my breakfast burger. It doesn't exist. Oh, that was a fucked up wall bounce. There goes a blue shell. I did not throw it, so do not blame me. Never seen the Fast and the Furious movies, but I'm sure it's just like Doom's family plan. It's all about family. Sure, let's just crash into that median and come to a complete stop. Let's just crash into everything. Crashing up and crashing town. Why is the food court called the food park? It's just ridiculous. Hey, Shy Guy, this is what I think of your fucking car.
Yeah, my brother told me that in a text that the accelerate buttons are different. Or something's different.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. After this race, which I think is the fourth one, we'll give Doom a few minutes to get this shit straightened out. And if he can't, then that might be the end of today.
Huh.
And
Interesting.
you are connected to the internet, I assume, on your Switch, right? Like it's not an internet problem, right?
I see him online, so it's not an internet problem.
Like, okay, I thought you were talking because Lizard popped into chat a few hours ago, and then we saw him on Switch Online doing something. But yeah, I don't know where he is physically or mentally at this point. Maybe he's gone to bed or something. Is your Nintendo account hacked?
It's like I know I can like push people off of my family group and stuff because I own it. So I don't know what to do if like I don't know how Rockman would leave my family group if he just voluntarily wanted to. I don't know what the process for that is.
You would think that they would got to allow you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't think you can do it from the Switch. I think you have to do it from like Nintendo
okay, but yeah,
accounts at Nintendo.com.
Well, Doom says that he was on the website, and the website says he's on a family plan, right? So you would think that.
No clue. Anyway, if I need you, Doom, I can happily add you to mine. You'll be my last person, though. Because I kicked off my spare account.
I thought you were going to kick off your friend or from work or whatever.
Already did that one.
Oh.
Are we gonna call it a night, or are we gonna...
Doom, are you thinking that you're not going to be able to fix this in the next 5 minutes? Because if so, yeah, we're calling it a night here. I'm trying to look on my website and see what it says. Like, it says I'm logged in under the Switch account Ratmus187. I honestly can't remember if that's me or Ratmus. It could be either one. But I think that's Ratmus.
That's Ratmus.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm looking at it and it says family group and it says Song is the administrator and I see Rockman and Ratmus and Song's brother and I see some other people. There's a thing that says leave this family group.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, so the website is saying that Doom is on Lizard's plan. But I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you don't want to leave Lizard's plan, especially without talking to him, then you may as well just, whenever you see Lizard around, tomorrow when he wakes up, talk to Lizard about it, see if you can work it out. We'll stream this again sometime before the year is out, and get on, we'll get it fixed, I hope. Right? Does that make sense?
Yep.
I'm sorry that you're having that problem. Well, there are some of us who think that you are, Doom. But for those of us who did play, thanks everyone for playing today. And thanks for listening. And oh boy, more vehicle customization options. Yeah, I'll look at that later. Okay. Well, the good news is that I streamed for over 3 hours and I dropped 0 frames. So that's one finally good thing about this horrible fucking night. Um, so yeah, thanks to everyone who watched. Thanks to everyone who played. Um, there's no Ratmas stream tomorrow. We're doing a movie on Sunday, and we'll talk about next week. Next week, get things sorted out. Have a better future. Have a burger, or whatever the hell you want. Raid your beds, or whatever the fuck. Wait. Did something happen? Hold on. Because my OBS says that I've been live for 3 hours and 19 minutes, but my browser says I've only been live for 2.5 hours. What's that about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something happened on Twitch and the broadcast got split. Okay, nobody. That happened and I never saw it or noticed it and nobody told me. So.
I didn't notice it at all.
Well, that's fucking weird. I guess so. Alright, well, this stream is 3 hours and 20 minutes. I don't know if we dropped any frames. I don't know what caused that. Let's see. Let me just check OBS one thing here. That's in the stream. Bye, everyone.
Bye. See you tomorrow, brother.
Yeah, there's nothing on the stats that's telling me anything, so I have no information.